All right. Welcome to your first episode
of pdExes. We are here to share your shitty dating stories. Everyone's got one. Everyone's got a few of them, to be honest.
Yep. I'm really excited. It's something we talked about for a while. And we did a Kim Kardashian moment, and we got our fucking asses up and worked.
Work it, bitch.
Just kidding. I ordered a bunch of stuff off Amazon. And now we're here.
Now we're here. You can do this too.
You can do it too. Yeah. You don't have to be as bougie as me. But yeah. So a little bit about both of us. My name's Ryan. I am very funny, and I am also gay. But I could have told you I was gay, and you would have known I was funny just because I'm gay.
Is that how that's the correlation?
No.
Oh.
I know a lot of people that are gay and not funny.
That would
They're
be
just
unfortunate.
Sassy and mean. Like, there's a guy at my doctor's office who's mean. He's just like, his tone, I just feel like I'm bothering him. And I'm like, hi, can I just come in and get an anal exam? Not have to have you be a butthole. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always bothering him. And then one time he didn't actually make my appointment, and he was super sassy. And I'm like, damn, bitch.
You could at least be a little funny.
Like, you have to have a little bit more bedside manner. You have that gay power to be like funny.
You could be everyone's best friend.
Yeah.
And you're failing
like,
your job.
Yeah, exactly. Tear the wall down. Come on, bitch.
Well, I'm Alexa. I'm 31.
I'm 39.
31.
But I look like I'm like 30.
See, we have good genetics, though. That's what people don't understand.
I have really nice skin, so that's working out for me.
The genetics have been nice, I will say. I will also say sunscreen.
Sunscreen is very important. A lot of people don't want to wear sunscreen, and
it shows. It is showing.
Yeah. I mean, and I just want everyone to have like their best life with their best skin and not have skin cancer. So, yeah, that's great. Podcast starting off awesome. We're talking about my...
We've hit the good ones. We've hit your...
My skin.
Yep.
My...
Doctor's appointment.
Doctor
misses.
guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Doctor guy's
absolutely.
Weird.
Going strong.
Yep.
Going strong.
Yep. Nothing about exes yet. But I
hear you have to like warm up to it, right?
Yeah. This is what we would like to call our intro banter.
Oh.
This is how we suck you in. And then you're like, wow.
We just want to be your friends.
So funny.
We just want to be your friends.
These people are great. Well, so hopefully during this podcast, we're going to, again, share just kind of a bunch of cool stories, maybe some sad stories, maybe stuff that we can help enlighten your life a little bit, maybe help you out with your breakups. We just want it to be kind of fun. A lot of insight on that.
That's for sure.
Yep. But yeah, what would you say is your go-to like dating app? Like if you had to just check out the men's.
If you want the synopsis of how at least dating apps have been explained through the lens of one of my close girlfriends, all right, there's different waves by way of what you are looking for. So I hear Tinder is fucking disgusting. Tinder is gross.
Yeah.
Tinder is like quick, immediate hookups. A lot of people who are traveling use Tinder because you're you're bebopping around. You don't really, there's no real looking for my husband. I met my husband of my 5 children on Tinder.
Yeah. Tinder is like,
I mean, if you're out there, please write us in. That's what this whole podcast is for. We would love the content. We would love the content.
So Tinder is like Uber Eats for dick.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, just order it up. I don't need anything. I don't need the sit down experience.
Nope.
I don't need to talk to nobody.
You don't even have to tip. You don't even have to tip.
You might be getting a little tip.
It's probably a
just
little
the tip, though.
It's probably a little tip.
But yeah, okay.
Okay, so you got Tinder.
Yeah. And
then the next one is Bumble. See, Bumble is hard for me because I think that it is absolute bullshit. So how Bumble works, right? At least is how it's been explained to me is Bumble, right? Bumble bees. You have the queen bees, right? So Bumble is about swiping, and as the woman, I am able to reach out and connect to you. So at Tinder, everyone can talk, everyone can message, but Bumble, in order, if you tell me you like me, and I can either swipe left or swipe right, and if I swipe, what's the good one? I don't do it very often. If I swipe right and we match, then I now have 24 hours to talk to you.
Oh, see, I didn't know this.
And that's how that opens up the window. So girls like Bumble because it feels safe, because you're not getting the, can I meet you for drinks in 10 minutes, even though we just matched? That one's awkward because as a woman, I do still believe in chivalry a little bit. I do want someone to put forth effort.
Yeah.
So for me, unfortunately, the alpha that I am, I will just open the conversation by way of opening the lines of communication, right? So I'll say, hey, my name's Lex, or whatever, just to show you that I am interested in this connection.
Right.
Because after 24 hours, it's done.
Oh, that's it?
After 24 hours, it's done. You get a little tick-tock thing up at the top. Clock ticks.
So what do you, okay, so let's say you're vibing with some dude. And then...
you get 24 hours to initiate that original contact.
See, I would like a Snapchat where you just, that's 24 hours and that's it. You're just done. Like that, just make it happen. And you get 24 hours to talk to somebody.
So that would be like lower than Tinder. That would be ultimate anxiety. That's like speed dating app.
No, I don't know if I'd like that. I don't know if I'd like that.
So then you got Bumble, right? So then you will message these guys and you'll be like, hi, I'm Lex, whatever. And then people will literally say to me, that's all you have for a first message?
Oh, no, bitch. See, I don't like that. I don't like the...
Keyboard warrior?
Passive aggressive, like trying to bait me in.
I don't have time for it.
I do not like boys.
That is an immediate no.
Some ladies, some boys just, I know that you want to be sassy to try to bait me into some shit, but I will not.
The banter will come, always. The banter will come with any healthy relationship. I always laugh when I look at a bio and it talks about how guys like banter, and I'm like, no, you just like being an asshole. Yeah. There's a difference between cute banter. Well, who doesn't love banter?
Yeah. Well, who's like, oh, how did you meet? And he's like, oh, well, first I messaged Alexa on Bumble, and then I called her a bitch, and she was like, oh, wow, you're great. And then it was just true love after that.
I mean, that would work for some people.
I mean, yeah,
some people, you just got to throw out those red flags. You just reeling them in.
Yeah.
All that toxicity. You got to have it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then after Bumble is Hinge. And so as it has been explained to me, Hinge is the one where people are on there for the more serious relationships. Now, if I'm wrong, please, dear God, tell me, because I'm not having the best success with this. So I would love to maybe have people navigate this a little better for me.
Yeah, she might need some help. We'll see.
But Hinge is hard, and they get you to pay for shit. Hinge and all these dating apps get you to pay for stuff. They want you to like buy roses so you can send someone a rose. And when someone sends me a rose, it doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like they're like stalking me.
Are you on The Bachelor? What the fuck?
Apparently so. You're paying like $5.99 for a rose.
Well,
or you get one a week, one free one a week.
Can you cash these roses in for money or anything?
No, Hinge is cashing in though.
Gross. Yeah. Okay, guys. Maybe some ladies out there, hopefully both. Don't be buying no.
I bought roses.
Don't be buying no digital roses.
Okay,
rose.
all right. So in Hinge, there's a separate folder or window where if you click that, it'll show you like the hot take or the hot catch of the week or whatever. And there's like 9 of the most handsome men you've ever fucking seen, right? They're all handsome. They got pictures kissing their grandma. They're like carrying grocery bags. They got their dog. They got their fucking master's degree and all this shit. And you're like, wow. I bought roses in those instances to get that attention. Did it work out for me? No, absolutely not.
So is this like the top?
I can only talk to these 9 men or however many men if you send them a rose. Yeah.
Wait. So is Hinge is roses?
Yes.
Hinge is saying, hey, here's 9
here's 5 top dudes. Probably with the algorithm, it's probably the people who are being swiped on the most or have the best whatever. And there was a girl who on social media who was talking about how she created a dating app and how, oh my God, what were the odds? She said that the top 80% of women are matching or swiping on the top 20% of men.
Weird.
So that's why they talk about men who don't want to commit on dating apps, because they literally have the pick of the litter. Why would you commit to one person if you could consistently going out and be meeting people, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean,
I've also heard of my friends who are literally swiping right on every single girl because you get the odds. And then if any girl swipes on you, then you get, then you have the odds in your favor, but
I think it's definitely different for probably straight men and women, you know.
Yeah.
So women
And a lot
are
of
the
thruples,
ones,
a lot of couples,
Yeah.
a lot of couples looking for a third season. It's a
well, women are just always on the defensive because, you know, I feel like men kind of have low standards. Maybe myself. It depends what time of day.
yeah.
But I think women are constantly kind of in defense mode where men are always in the offense. And so women kind of need, you know, they need to just not go out and like just fuck all the time because they could just literally have it whenever they want. They could just open up an app and be like, come on over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
And
I
so
think
I
in
feel like-
reality, what's hard is you have, so for instance, you match with a guy, you guys talk. Why is the immediate response?
A dong pic?
No.
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 What's the...
No, the immediate response is, hey, let's go get drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big drinker.
Yeah.
I know that drinks could be happy hour. It could be a coffee. We could go. You bring me a bottled water. And
Right.
we know it's just the act of. I just want to be able to talk with you and vibe just a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially when we're in the pandemic. You know,
Yeah,
you want to put me out in a busy restaurant. Now that sensory overload and like we're from a restaurant family, so for me it's hard going and sitting at a physical bar. I went on a date with a guy and he sat us right at the bar well. So the whole night I'm sitting and cannot help but watch the bartender make drinks, right?
Right.
We're not sitting at a cute little booth, candlelit booth off into the side. Like I'm watching all these other cute ass dates and we're sitting right at the bar top. And the whole time I just wanted to be like, can we go sit somewhere private where I can just give you my attention?
Yeah.
No.
Well, for me, I've worked at Taco Bell 2 times. And if you took my ass to a date at Taco Bell, bitch, you just won me over. I would love that. You could set my ass. I don't want to sit right next to the kitchen.
I was going to say our first date was we were right outside the play place at McDonald's. We got some
man.
fresh French fries.
I love a fast food date.
Really?
Yeah. I went to Del Taco with one of my friends before. That shit was great.
Are you sitting in? You're sitting in the establishment.
Yeah. Well, before COVID, yeah. Like, I mean, and a lot of times for me, it's like, back in the day, I'm a married man now. But, you know, I might just want to scope the dick first. I might want to scope the man and not need to commit to anything big because I'm just like trying to see what you look like and what you laugh like and what you're doing. And I'm not really trying
Yeah, but
to
technology has come so far. You want to have a FaceTime date? We can have a FaceTime date.
we can FaceTime dates.
I think in theory
just
it
don't
sounds like a good idea. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea.
Yeah. So there's been a few times where I'm just like, let's go get fast food because I'm just.
Okay, here's the next question. Have you ever not
Probably.
dated someone because of their voice? So Hinge now has the feature where they have the voice memo where you can press play and it'll like someone will read
I don't think so.
someone will answer the
I don't
question.
think I've ever not.
Oh, I have absolutely.
Yeah.
No question about it. No shame.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever
And
not.
that's coming from me. I have a terrible voice.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what the worst insult was? When I worked at a restaurant with this lady, I got my tonsils out. We, a little deep dive into our history. We have crazy tonsil genetics.
Yep. So big.
So I went to go get mine taken out, and it was terrible. They don't stitch you up anymore. They just cauterize you. So they just go in and just seal everything, which was pretty miserable. And when I went back to work, I probably was back at the restaurant for about 2.5, 3 weeks, recovering well until this old bitch. You know who you are if you're listening to that. I would highly doubt that you would be listening to this podcast to support
Maybe she's
me.
having a great day and we're going to ruin it.
Well, she's the worst. I'm not going to name drop, but you old lady, you were so mean. And
What'd
she
she
said,
say?
she asked me when my voice was going to go back to normal.
Oh, no. Well,
A substantial amount of time. When is your voice going to go back to normal?
did she mean it because you were like loud or like...
My voice sounded different after I got my tonsils taken out.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of rude. I feel like we shouldn't be...
Commenting on people
commenting
at
on people
all,
about any
whether it's
surgeries and stuff.
image or
Yeah, it's kind of rude. I mean, you know, getting a surgery is already kind of a big thing, especially tonsils. I've had that happen before. People make shitty comments. I'm just like, bitch, just you wait. Just you wait
till I have my own
Just you
podcast
wait.
and I get to ream you in
Yeah.
front of a million
just
people.
Just the Life podcast because So just a little backstory. I have really aggressive arthritis, and I basically had it my whole life. And a lot of joint pain, a lot of pain in my back and all that stuff. And so people will always make these comments, and I'm just like, oh, you wait until you're 40.
Oh, you mean kind of like that would be
60?
Yeah, you kind of be like the what is it when people make the your mom jokes? So our mom passed away from cancer.
Yeah.
Sheila May, God bless her soul.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna lie, I always love when people give me the your mom joke.
Yeah.
And I walked in my staff room the other day. A girl said something. She said, "Your mom," and I just
get ready.
Just had to wait. And she goes, but it was that I was gonna let it slide, right? We were gonna let it slide. I don't want to hurt you with the dead mom joke unless I really want to get you. And she goes, one of the girls said something, and the girl who made the your mom joke said, "Oh, she didn't hear me." No, girl, no, girl, I heard you. Unfortunately, now I gotta fucking flame you in front of all these people back here. And I said, "Oh, who you made the your mom joke to me? Oh, my mom died of cancer. My mom's dead."
Oh, dang.
All the color drains out of her face. I feel bad. Margs, I love you. There's no ill will. I know that, but
yeah,
you got to get them. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make a your mom joke, I mean,
you got to know that history.
Yeah,
you got to know that medical history.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that was just kind of the thing, and so people feel really bad. I've had friends that say that, or they'll say something your mom, and then I'm funny, so sometimes I'll do a funny spin to it.
Right, there's a difference between a funny read and being mean, right?
Yeah, so
Michelle Visage said it best.
Yeah.
Don't be fucking mean.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
Yep.
If you're mean and it is funny, you get a pass.
Yeah.
You get a pass.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we were talking about Hinge and the roses. Which I find,
and I mean, I know there's other dating apps. I haven't tried any of them. Bestie Boo in New York said she loved Coffee Meets Bagel. That is apparently
Coffee Meets Bagel
that
is an app.
Apparently a dating app. Yes, I have not ventured to that one. It's too emotionally exhausting. Bagel. I don't think people understand how overwhelming it is. And I think every time I go into a dating app, I'm always super excited. And I'm always like, okay, I'm in this dating app because I want to create experiences where I can go meet people, right? Pandemic.
Right.
The only reason why your girl has a Tinder, Bumble, whatever, is because the world is a different place now.
It is, yeah. You're not out meeting people. And even when you go out, it's like,
don't touch me, don't stand by me, don't breathe on me, get your germy face holes away from me. Absolutely.
No, that's very true.
I'm just trying to see what's in the mix. But as you do it, you realize it's
online dating is tough. I mean, and I've been out since I'm 21, so I have quite a few years on me. And I think gays got like the grinders and the scruffs and the growlers. They got those way before. I remember when
because you needed that. You needed that platform. You needed that platform in order to meet people who were like-minded. Tinder was the first big one,
but yeah, it was like, oh, we might do this thing for girls, and everyone was like, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, because you had to figure out a way where guys couldn't stalk you,
right?
Because on most apps, you can kind of triangulate where a bitch might be.
Hinge tells people your neighborhood.
Oh, gross.
And I don't know how to. I'm pretty sure you can turn it off, but
probably. But yeah, I mean, I remember that was a big thing, but I feel like there was a good 10 years. There was a lot of online stuff, I think, for gays, but I think it's a little different for gay people, because it's like, am I going to get murdered when I go out?
Right.
I mean, women have the same kind of vibe, but I think for gay people, it's like, you don't want to be outed. You don't want to people to just go on there just to see who's gay and who they can find. So I think there's a lot of anxiety. I know when I first came out, there was a lot of that, where it's like, I remember hooking up with people and being like, oh God, are they going to come into my work? And is my family going to be there? Or like, I'm going to go to a movie and they'll be like, oh, hey.
Working in retail, we do get those experiences.
Yeah.
I mean.
But then you realize that's not really a big thing that's going to happen. But I've had a lot of experience.
You got to be prepared.
You
got to be prepared. You better be looking cute at work in case that ex-boyfriend walks in. Let me tell you.
Yep. But yeah, I think for me, with the gay dating apps, it's just wild, because guys want stuff like right away. where I think with
girls
women,
are gonna play the long con.
Women want more. I think more companionship.
Mm-hmm.
Men just literally just want to fuck. And
That's
bust a
not
nut.
you'd be surprised.
I mean, for the most part. I mean, what I think is nice, just with being a gay man, is I can just literally, just anywhere, anytime, make some shit happen. And there's no expectation I gotta talk to this bitch afterwards. I don't gotta like buy him a drink, but I could just go, hey, I'm gonna be here.
At this minute.
Do you want to be here, or do you want to come over? We can do that. And then just like literally, I don't ever want to talk to you again. I've met so many people. I'm really sorry, but I don't even remember their names.
After and I'm not with them.
Yeah, I remember like vague images, like I had been in a coma for 10 years. Like I can remember like where we met, where we hung out. I don't remember their name. Like I remember one time I met a dude at
You're just
a
nodding
bar.
and agreeing. It's so nice to see you again.
No. Well, I've never seen him again. Like these are people I've never seen again.
Oh, one and done. That's it.
I've never, like, they could be dead. They could not be dead. Like, I don't even know. So I remember I was at the bar one time and there was some cute guy. It was at the Eagle here in like North Portland. And for everybody that doesn't know what Eagle is, like every city kind of has an Eagle. It's a gay bar, probably well known for like guys with leather and, just kind of raunchy. I think they've gotten better over the years, but
that's just kind of the main hangout.
Yeah, you could go to an Eagle. Please don't go to an Eagle and and just like watch. Don't be a tourist. Like if you're gonna go, straight people, please leave our bar.
Straight
please
people,
leave
stop
our bars
embarrassing
alone. Leave our bars alone. But anyway, so every city has got an Eagle.
Leave our bars alone.
Yeah, and
is that going to be the first shirt?
Hey, straights, leave our bars alone. That's a Pink Floyd song, I guess. So I met this guy at the bar. He was cute. And I remember he had blonde hair. And then he was like, yeah, come back to my hotel room. I'm downtown. I was like, okay, cool. And, I think we had like been making out or something. It seemed like, this is gonna be pretty cool. And then right before he leaves, he did like, I want to say he did like 2 Jaeger shots. Like we're going out to get in the cab and he did like 2 Jaeger shots. And I was like, ooh, this is not good. So in the cab ride from North Portland, like it's like a 15-minute cab ride to the hotel, he's getting drunker and drunker and drunker.
Absolutely.
And I'm just like, no. And there was like no way to get out of it. Right. I couldn't be like, oh, I'm sorry, I feel a tummy ache.
Was this before Ubers?
Yes. So we just got a cab. Like they called us a cab.
Real cab.
Yeah, like a cab. So and so like he's getting drunker and drunker and drunker on the way downtown. And then we get out and I'm like, oh my God.
Man, it's Jaeger.
Oh my God. Like, what am I doing? Yeah. Why am I here? Like, and I'd just rather go home.
Yes.
I could go home.
Sleep in your own bed.
Jack off. Go to home.
Yes.
Like, just go to bed. I'll get some Taco Bell. Like, I don't even give a fuck. And so then, and I think he's like a photographer. And I think we had mentioned something about like taking photos or something. He was like a photographer or whatever. And so then this drunk guy is like, oh, let me take photos of you. And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, whatever. But then it's like progressively getting more drunk and more drunk and more drunk. And then I feel like we tried to fuck and then like he couldn't do anything because he's obviously super drunk. And then like he ended up going to sleep. And I was like, so that's cool. And then I left and that's it. And I've never heard from him again. So I have like pictures of me naked on somebody's.
They were naked photos?
I'm pretty sure they were.
Yeah, see, I've done that before too. You got to be careful with that, man.
I mean, like, whatever. But I don't even remember this guy's name. I don't.
You got like war flashbacks.
I mean, and he's like, I don't know. It was just weird. But yeah, don't do Jaeger shots before you leave a bar.
Well, just if you're gonna just value someone's time. If I'm gonna come home with you, don't make a fool of yourself.
Yeah,
that's
so
embarrassing.
Bad. He's like, I'm really sorry, I'm drunk. I'm like, yeah, no shit, you're drunk. I did not sign up to go home with a drunk person. I would have left.
Now the real question is, shoe was on the other foot. You think he woke up the next morning and he was like, why do I have these naked photos on my camera?
I mean, you're gonna remember me. I'm gonna peep through that drunkenness. You're gonna remember who I am. But yeah, I always thought that was kind of a funny moment. I was just like, oh God, like what am I doing? Nothing is more of a turnoff when people get like super drunk. I hate it.
Especially
I hate
bartending.
it. And if you're promising to give me some, dick me down or whatever, and then you can't do it because you thought it was a good idea to take some Jaeger
there is
shots,
nothing more embarrassing.
Fuck you.
Than talking big game and not being able to deliver.
And it happens. I'm totally down every time. Every so often it happens. It's not a big deal. But when you willingly did Jaeger shots right before we left, like as if they're not.
Who does Jaeger shots anyways? We have people ask for Jaeger.
I like a Jaeger shot.
At our bar? Absolutely not.
I hate licorice.
What's the other one? Oh, Fireball. If you drink Fireball anywhere other than a snowy mountain, you're not the company I need to keep.
I don't know. I'm not a big alcoholic, but I'll just drink whatever. I
went to high school up on the mountain, so we drank Rainier and Keystone Light, Natty Ice, like not great. Fireball, very low tier alcohol.
Mad Dog. Yeah,
MD 2020. You got that fruit punch or the orange marmalade or whatever the other flavor was. Not great. Not great. That was like, I'll never forget what we did. Me and my 4 or 5 closest friends back in the day when you're in high school, conveniently not friends with any of them now, but I remember doing the final hurrah of Four Locos. When Four Locos were still Four Locos.
When they were literally for murdering.
Yeah.
Children.
Literally, it will kill you.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know what a Four Loko is,
Four Loko
was an energy drink and malt liquor together.
Yep.
And you can't have it legally. Yep. Legally, they realize you can't have an upper or a downer together in the same drink.
Because what happened is that kids were
drinking multiple.
Yeah, they weren't passing out. Because normally when you drink too much, your body's natural response is to pass out.
Oh, is that what it is? You can't fall asleep?
And so with the energy drink counteracts that, and so you feel fine, so you keep drinking.
Right.
And then your body gets alcohol poisoning because it just can't deal. And so, your normal response when you're drinking is once you drink enough, you will go to sleep.
I don't think I ever in my life drank a Four Loko where I didn't vomit afterward.
Yeah. So your body's natural response is to
but they had the 6. They had the 6 flavors. We had. I remember. I was like, my friends used to call me Better Crocker because I was the one who always baked like cookies and stuff, and we'd always smoke weed, and we'd have little treats and stuff. And I think I was in the kitchen grabbing something, and when I walked out, everyone had picked their flavor, and I got the fruit punch.
Ooh, I like fruit punch.
No, you're not supposed to drink red stuff when you drink. When you're drinking alcohol, they say that you're not supposed. Listeners, if I can impart one piece of wisdom on you, if you are going to get super fucked up, do not eat or drink anything red.
Yeah.
Why? Because when you go to throw up, that is how they tell if you have alcohol poisoning, is if you have blood in your throw up. So if your throw up is red, or you drink red Gatorade, or you have cherry bombs, or what the fuck ever, when I drank that Four Loko and of course vomited, it's all red. So you can't, you can't know.
I'll never think about that.
I've
never been to that point before.
Not that I can remember.
Yeah.
I mean, I've probably only blacked out a handful of times in my life. That's why I prefer marijuana to alcohol. I mean, you smoke a bunch of weed, I'm just going to eat everything in your pantry. I'm not a big pot smoker, but I'll partake every so often, and I'm not a big fan of it just because I feel like I get too high, and then all I do is just get Taco Bell. And what's the problem in that?
And I go to sleep.
What is the problem with that?
Sometimes I want to work on projects, and I can't if I'm like too high.
Yeah, I'm high functioning. I can't help it.
See, I can't.
Apparently, I smoke so much weed it becomes an issue where people don't want to. That's a whole nother story. That's a story for another day.
But yeah. So yeah, that's our first episode.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
If you have any stories you want to share with us, please write in.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll have some email wherever the
we'll get an email going. We'll get a pdExes email.
Yeah. But yeah, write in your stories.
Would love
we'll
to
share.
hear whether it's good, bad, embarrassing. We know your best friend told you a story where you promised her you were never going to tell anybody. You can write us. We'll tell everybody for you.
Yeah, nobody.
We will tell everybody for you.
We will not spill the beans.
No, we will absolutely spill the beans.
Oh yeah, we'll spill the beans, but we won't tell you where the beans came from.
Yes, mystery beans.
Spilled beans. All right, that's it.
All right,
Thanks
guys.
for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.
Enjoy your week.
Bye.
Bye.